Breaking news. Abubakar cries over war in Nigeria issued warning ahead of 2023. Says everyone must be informed and begin to act immediately. If you are wondering who this young man is, yes, I know it's a bit the age, but I call him a young man because they don't want to agree that they are old. I mean, if you are wondering who this young man is, it was the once former head of state in Nigeria, and he can hear the drummings of the sound of war coming up, and that is because of the 2023. It says because of what he has been hearing from some quarters. Some have insist that if things do not go their way, they are going to throw tantrums, and they're going to ensure that the country is destabilized. These are the days that are before us, and so Nigerians, this is what we are hearing as Abdulsalam raised the alarm that everyone should be informed and get prepared. These are days that we can see before our very own eyes. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Abubakar cries over war in Nigeria, issues warning ahead of 2023 election. General Abubakar, former head of state, has noted that Nigeria is at war and is facing a hard time already. Abubakar regretted that this war without morality has spread across corners of the country, where people slaughter themselves, and any slightest provocation leading to death and causing a lot of irrevocable things. The former military leader stated that at the 30th convention of the Federal University of Technology, Futmina, the Niger state capital, on Wednesday, we are facing a hard time security-wise. The war front is everywhere. This is war without morality, where the old and the young are slaughtered without any cause, he said. Abubakar pointed out that the country's security forces are overstretched, calling on all Nigerians to join hands in making sure that information is provided to them where possible. Speaking further, he said, as we go into politics, cautions Nigerians and politicians, please wisely play the game. Avoid using our children and grandchildren for propaganda and trying to make them what you know is wrong to do. This is what is destroying the nation and befalling us. We must come out of it immediately. And for the youths, please avoid being used as thugs and those who will cause disharmony and disunity and violence in the country. We must prevent this war. It is possible it can come to an end, but we have to be ready and intentional about it to bring it to an end. So this is what Abdulsalam is crying about. This is what he has seen, and he's saying, Nigerians, we must work and ensure that we come off this very tangent that is going to be making things difficult for us. Because as he said right now what he sees and what he hears is the rumor of war everywhere. And if everybody does not rise up and defend ourselves, things may go out of hand. I'm glad you are saying that, but who will allow Nigerians to defend themselves? Buhari was in the news recently, and where Nigerians asked him about state policing. What state policing does is that everybody now has a responsibility to protect their terrain. The people that will be the vigilante will be people from, within that very vicinity that knows who is who. So when a stranger comes into such community, they are responsible to look out for one another and to ask, what are you doing, and to understand what the stranger is in for. What did Buhari say? Never, no chance of that happening. Buhari outrightly, denied that and says no, that there will be no such thing, and that Nigerians must stay as it is and things must go from bad to worse. That was what your president insisted for. So Nigerians, we must watch out and know that the days before us, they keep telling us, defend yourself, do this, do that, but how is it really working? Is there truth in that? Is there really honesty? Is there sincerity? Is that what they want, or they are telling us what they think we should hear? You see, so these are some of the things happening to every one of us that we must see, understand. This is one thing every one of us must seriously pay attention to. Listen, Nigerians, the days that are before us, all that is happening is a call for seriousness, is a call, because I mean the particular issue he's talking about is 2023. The 2023 elections before us, some people are going to take it as a do or die affair. Is either or not. Is that bad? That's how some people are ready to play this game. They are ready to play it really dirty and make the country go through untold hardship and suffering. And so Nigerians, we've got a duty here to continue to speak up against wrongdoing. We have a duty to speak up, because these people, honestly, most of them, funny enough, the ones that are bringing into the country are not even Nigerians. Look at what happened, allegedly what happened in 2015. It was alleged that President Muhammadu Buhari brought people into this country in case he was not declared the winner. He was ready to wreak havoc, where we heard that they put these people into camp, and they were feeding them, gave them weapons and all that. And he was surprised that when INEC declared he won, he thought Jonathan will fight it. But what did Jonathan do? Jonathan called to say congratulations, and that gave him the shock of his life. Jonathan called to say congratulations, and that really, and guess what? He now abandoned the people in those camps. So that's what allegedly has led to the insecurity. Most of them are not even Nigerians. What did they use on them? It's called brainwashing, telling them that Nigerian belongs to them, that so they must take Nigeria, and it was given to them by their forefathers. This is why they've all scattered abroad. This is why, this and that and that. And before you know it, strangers began to creep into the nation, because they tried the same thing in Ghana. But what happened? The Ghanaian president, in fact, he stood up and said, I mean, I watched it myself. I watched the news myself. He said, if anybody catches any Fulani man using their cow to destroy your farmland, call your neighbors. Call as many people that you can call around to help you, put those cows. You have gotten meat for the year. Make sure it gets into your freezer, and make sure that you look after yourself and your family. That was his conclusion. And guess what? They apologized, and that matter died a natural death. And they did not go to Ghana anymore to go and continue their evil atrocity. Why do they do it in Nigeria? Do you know Buhari is their grand patron? In case you are not aware, please investigate and find out. Mr. Buhari is their grand patron, supporting and protecting them. Have you heard of any Fulani man being caught and investigated? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.